think back of the times that I was courageous, and I came up with 3 pretty quick. And one was when I was in the 8th grade and I wanted to try out for cheerleader. I was shy, hard to believe, but I was. I was fearful of being ridiculed, falling down, being a failure, freezing, not being able to do it like I knew that I could. But somehow, in utter terror, I walked out on that stage in front of the student body, in front of the faculty, and I did my little tryout audition. And I did get to be a cheerleader on the team. And to this day, I have no idea how I got that courage to do that. Being courageous means that you do something that frightens you. It's being faithful when no one's looking. It is standing up for your beliefs. And it is also not holding back your voice when there's wrongdoing or injustice. What I'm really hopeful about is that last year, 2017, was such an incredible year for women and for feminists. I mean, incredible things happened by just starting the year out with women marching in droves all over the country. And it ended with the explosion of the Me Too movement. We also had a movie, Wonder Woman. They said superhero women would never make it in the box office. The film was also directed by a woman, and there's very few women film directors, so that's promising. And then we had Larissa Stevens. She's an Australian senator. She brought a motion to the floor while she sat in Parliament breastfeeding her child. So things are changing. So I wonder, how do we get courageous? Was it watching the Lion on the Wizard of Oz? Was it my dad who was courageous about everything? Or maybe it was just experience. You know, once you do something, it's easier to do it again. When I was in my 60s, I went out on stage and started storytelling about my life. I had the same utter terror that I had when I walked on that stage in the 8th grade to try out for cheerleading. It's stage fright. I have it. It's with me all the time. It's with me when I talk in coffee grids, with me all the time, whenever I talk in public. I've incorporated it now into my daily practice. My daily practice is that if I'm afraid, I've got to do it. I have to get out on the playing field. I have to get out on the skinny branches, and I do it because I know now that that is where my freedom is. That is where I can make a difference in who I am and how I feel and how I perceive the world and how I present myself to the world. So I do it. My question to you today is, what have you been witness to that was courageous? Or maybe it was you that was courageous.